Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
What is the halacha if by Sefiras Haomer one counted only the days or only the weeks and not both? Or alternatively, one counted both the days and the weeks, but one of those counts were incorrect. He said the wrong date. Either the days were wrong or the weeks were wrong. For example, if on day 29 he said today is 29 days, which is 4 weeks and 3 days to the Yomer, he made a mistake in the counting of the weeks. 4 weeks and 3 days is not 29 days. Does he fulfill his obligation or not? So the poskim discuss this latter question and conclude that a case in which one said the wrong day or the wrong number of weekend days, it has the same law as one who skipped that part altogether. So if you said the wrong day but the correct week, or the wrong week but the correct day, it's as if you skipped that part entirely and the other part you said. And thus in such a case, it would follow the same halacha as one who only said the days of the count, or one who only said the weeks of the count and did not say both. So rules the Shailu Meshiv, Kinyan Torah, Mishnah Halachis, and other Peiskei Dereinu. So what remains for us to now to clarify is, what is the halacha if one only counted the days or only counted the weeks? Must one count both? Starting from the 7th day and onwards of Sefira, must one always say 7 days and the amount of weeks, or is either or okay? So we have a clear ruling in the Gemara in Menachos 66a recorded in the Shulchanaruch, in the Mechaber 489.1 and the Alter Rebbe 489.5. That min ha-Torah, when is obligated in order to fulfill his mitzvah to count both the days and the weeks. You need both. And the source of this is from the Torah itself, as the Pasuk says. On the one hand, Tispru Chamishim Yom, and on the other hand it says, Sheva Shabbos Tmimes. So it actually, in the two psukim describing the mitzvah Sefiras Haomer, we have both a mitzvah to count the days and a mitzvah to count the weeks. Thus supporting the conclusion of the halacha that starting from the 7th day and onwards one must count the days and the weeks. However, the above is not so simple. While that halacha is a clear ruling without dispute, when does it apply? In which scenarios does it apply by all the days from 7 and onwards, or only to the weekends? And does it apply even today that counting the Yomer is only rabbinical according to majority of poskim and the final ruling, and is only done as a remembrance of the original mitzvah? Did the Chachamim enact the same exact bylaws as the biblical law of counting? So regarding this matter, we find a difference between the weekends and the middle days, and a difference of opinion within this itself. Regarding the end of each week, the weekends, meaning day 7, 14, 21, 28, etc., in which we have a certain amount of days and an exact amount of weeks without any surplus days, such as day 28 is exactly 4 weeks, then everyone agrees that biblically you have to count both days and weeks. And if you didn't count both, you're not Yetzim and Torah. However, today that the counting is only rabbinical, we find the following dispute and qualification in the poskim. Some poskim rule that exactly the same laws follow. Practically even today the counting sphere is only the Rabban, and if you didn't say both the days and the weeks, or you didn't say the correct days and the correct weeks by the weekends, you don't fulfill your obligation, you have to repeat the counting. So rules the Pri Chadash in 49.1, Marash Levi, and is the second opinion recorded in the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch in 489, Halacha 5. Halacha 6. Other poskim who ever rule that today that the counting is only the Rabbanan, the main thing is to count the days. So if you didn't count the days but counted the weeks by the weekend, or counted the wrong day but correct weeks, then you don't fulfill your obligation even today. And you have to repeat counting with a bracha. If, however, you said the correct days but said the wrong week, or didn't say the weeks at all during the weekend, then you still fulfill your obligation, as today the counting is only rabbinical. So rules the Knesset Agdela, the Magen Avram, the Mishnah Berurah, and is the first opinion of the Alter Rebbe in 489 Halacha 6. Practically the final ruling is as follows. During weekends of counting, meaning week 7, day 14, day 21, If you didn't count the day or didn't count the correct day, you don't fulfill your obligation. You have to repeat the counting with a bracha. And if you didn't count a whole day, you can't continue counting with a bracha the following nights, even though you counted the correct number of weeks. However, if you counted the correct day, but didn't count the correct weeks, you are to recount without a bracha due to the suffix, and if you didn't, you may continue counting the following nights. All the above is regarding the weekend counts, such as 7th, 14th, 21st day. However, regarding the middle days, even min HaTorah, we find a three-way debate as to what one is to count. Some poskim say that in the middle days, such as day 8, 9, 10, 11, etc., in which there's a certain amount of weeks plus excess days, you only have to count the days and not the weeks. So rule a number of Rishonim, and is the first opinion mentioned in Admor 489.6. Other opinions hold the opposite. You only have to count the weeks and not the days. So is also ruled another Rishonim, and is the second opinion in the Alter Rebbe. And other poskim rule you have to count both the weeks and the days, just like by the weekends. And so is the opinion of the Mechaber, the Rosh, and the third opinion in the Alter Rebbe. Practically, Mina Kol Yisrael is lichatchila to always count the weeks and the days by all the counting. However, b'di'eved, if you didn't do so and you only counted either only the weeks or only the days, or you counted both, but one of them was correct while the other was incorrect, you fulfill your obligation. You don't even have to repeat the counting, as today the counting is only rabbinical and suffix d'Rabbanan l'hakel. So, final summary. If the person counted only the days or only the weeks, or counted both the days and the weeks, but one of the numbers was incorrect, then if this happened during the middle days, not the weekends, meaning between day 8 and 13, including 8 and 13, he fulfills his obligation and does not need to repeat the counting. If wherever this happened at the end of a week, such as day 7, day 14, day 21, he must repeat the count. And if he said an incorrect day but correct week, he must repeat it with a bracha.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many Sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.